I want to also mention that all of the talks are directed towards women who are looking to make 2024 their best year. And honestly, seriously, every single talk is given by an expert in their niche, and they're passionate about what they are talking about. And every talk is amazing. Hello, I'm Debbie Shadid, the host of the Life Coach Business Building Podcast. If you are ready to have more clients in your life coach business, then you're in the right spot. Each week, I'm going to teach you super simple strategies to grow your business without feeling overwhelmed and without spending money on paid ads. Now, if that sounds interesting, stick around and let's get started. Welcome to today's podcast. Today, I am bringing two more of our summit speakers. And I want to take a moment and just encourage you to go sign up. If you haven't already done so, head to designlivethrive.com, save your free seat. We have 30 amazing women who are sharing all about how to have a better 2024. I want to introduce you to two of our speakers today. And I also have here with us our mindset coach inside of the Business Building Boutique. She is there to help you really with your business mindset and also to ensure that our clients have the success that they're looking for as they work through the program. Thais Glenn, we're so glad to have you here.
Yes, I'm so glad to be here. Thank you.
All right, Petra, will you introduce yourself? Tell us who you coach and tell us what your talk is going to be about.
Excellent. So happy to be here with you and anybody that's listening. Exciting times when you finish up a year and you look forward to the next year. I call myself a performance life coach, and I truly just am about helping people live their best life. I know that's kind of a corny phrase, but I'd love to dig in with individuals that know that they can do more and be more and help them figure out what that looks like for them in whatever facet of their life might be holding them back. My talk in this extraordinary event, I can't tell you how excited I am to get to be a part of this. And for the women that are joining in, you guys, this is just going to be fantastic. I mean, there's so much information out there that maybe you haven't heard before, and just hearing it from ladies that are really good at what they do is going to be so encouraging for you. My talk specifically is called I'm a Strong Woman, I Can Do This. And I'm just going to share today that it's kind of about my relationship with my mom and how being her daughter has made such a big difference for me.
I want to tell you, Thais and I both have seen all the talks, and this is a fantastic talk. So anyway, Petra, thanks for being here. Kara, introduce yourself and tell us what your talk is going to be about.
So, hi, everyone. I'm Kara Hodes-Wechsler. I'm a leadership and well-being coach. And like you, Petra, I'm very excited to be part of this summit and looking forward to not only participating as a speaker, but listening in as well. And my target is ambitious professional women. And what I really help them do is tap into their inner wisdom so that they can confidently make personal and career choices and thrive. I truly believe that all of the answers are within you. And working with a coach, you can help pull them out and create the life that you really desire, both personally and professionally. So my talk is unlocking your inner power, mastering decision-making and thriving in 2024. And I would say, and beyond. I chose this topic because I truly, truly love helping women connect to their inner wisdom. We often limit ourselves to mental analysis, which when we're looking at choices, and we can often leave ourselves to paralysis that way. My talk is helping people to widen their understanding of the information that's within them, in their mind, in their body, and in their emotion, so that they can expand their understanding of all the choices in front of them and then make a decision with what's most important to them.
That's awesome. I want to also mention that all of the talks are directed towards women who are looking to make 2024 their best year. And honestly, seriously, every single talk is given by an expert in their niche, and they're passionate about what they are talking about. And every talk is amazing. So thanks again for being here.
I don't think it can be emphasized enough that there's just no way that we have it all figured out. We're always looking for new ways to do things. And whether it's my approach or Kara's approach or Thais's approach or Debbie's approach, we look at things maybe differently than you've thought about it before. And we're just trying to give you that one nugget, that one piece of information that will really connect with you and in the way that we know how to do it best.
There's such a vast array of topics being offered by so many different types of coaches that people can find something for them, something that really resonates for them and really applicable to where their life is right now. I know I've had people say to me, I can only make this. Can I pop in and I'm pop out? And I'm like, sure. Grab what's good for you, grab what you need, and then live life too. And I think that's the nice part about the format is that once you kind of know the time slots and where people are and what's available to you, you can create a menu for what's most applicable to you.
So good. Let me just tell you all that these two ladies have been selected to have their talks released early. So on December 30th, after you sign up, designlivethrive.com, you have an opportunity to listen to about a dozen different talks that will sort of jumpstart your new year for you. So those talks will be available on December 30th. And plus, every speaker also has a free gift that they're giving you. And I want to tell you, they're all giving away free coaching. So when you sign up, you have an opportunity to join the Summit Attendee Facebook group, and all the ladies are giving away 3 sessions apiece. So let me tell you, there's going to be lots of coaching that you have an opportunity to win. All right, Thais, would you introduce yourself to everyone and then tell us a little bit about what you do in your day-to-day?
Thank you for having me here again, Debbie. I am Thais Glenn. I am the mindset coach and the client success coach. What I do every day is to support these beautiful coaches to get their goals well achieved and their dreams realized. And that's really what I love doing here inside of BBB. And I have been with this fast track group since they started. I have been here with them and really getting to know their business and getting to know their vision. Doing this summit together, it has been such an enlightening experience for me, really getting to know them and get to see how they teach, how they speak. It's been amazing. I am so curious to hear your experience, guys. There are all those pieces that we know that has to be done to have a business, and you have it's kind of a puzzle, right? What are the pieces and how to fit it together? And all of a sudden you had to work really hard and really fast to get everything set up so you could present in a summit. So it has a little bit of a fire going on with you to get it all ready on time and follow the deadlines and get everything done that we need to get done. I would love to hear how was that preparation, right, helped you as a coach? So Kara, why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
I'm analytical and time blocked person as it is. So knowing the deadlines and meeting the deadlines, that's just intuitive to me. I try always to do that. I think for me in getting ready for this, there was a number of new to me skills that I had to learn. Some of the technical pieces that we needed to be able to do in order to support this. So I was able to do that, but also really just knowing that it takes a lot to do some of these things, a big talk, a podcast, whatever you need to do in getting your marketing moving forward. We have to be agile to be able to say, what do I prioritize, what, when, and how? There's going to be peaks and valleys.
Absolutely. And that is business in general, right? When you go into business, you do need to understand that you have some deadlines that has to be followed. And not only for your own business, but with clients and with collaborations and networking, like all of those pieces. This is such a good example for you to see how that is in your day-to-day life as a business owner, right? As coaches, we tend to really think about the coaching side, but now we are learning that also it's equally important, that business side of your mindset.
Can I jump in here, Thais, and just explain to the listeners what was involved in doing this talk? It was challenging for the clients. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. The expectations of what was required to do this talk were a lot. On our end, let me tell you that we supported the coaches by creating all of their marketing materials. So we created custom Instagram or LinkedIn or Facebook posts for everybody. We wrote all the captions for that. We wrote emails for everybody. We had 30 different talks titles, a website, a brochure, all these various materials that we were putting together. Plus we had lots and lots of moving parts that you actually, until you're inside of it, you wouldn't even expect that it really takes that much to pull off an event like this. So yeah, some of the things Kara's talking about, and maybe Petra will talk about as well, is all of the pieces that they now had to implement to be able to make this event work. So it's been a learning experience for everybody, that's for sure.
I'm a person who can believe she can do anything. I don't know how I can always get there, but I just know that I can figure it out. What's beautiful about being a part of Fast Track and being a part of this awesome summit was that Debbie and her crew have this uncanny ability to make you learn the skills that you need, but at the same time, set you up for some great experience like this is going to be. And so just to add to what everybody else is saying, you have to learn the skills, learning how to do mass emails, learning how to run your social media. There's just no excuse for anybody in this program to not get on board and figure that stuff out. I got through a lot of these steps and I was like, oh, I can do that now. And then I kind of smile. I think that Debbie's kind of watching and saying, I told you I was going to show you how to do that. And so I'm just grateful for being a part of just the entire experience. And I tend to get caught up in my own ideas sometimes and have to remind myself always that there's more that goes along with the business than that. So thank you.
Yes, that is so true. And it's good to see because as you guys were in the fast track while you were planning the summit, you were learning new skills and applying at the same time.
Right.
Because you knew you had to have your business well formed, right? Well implemented by the time the summit is here. So you're really working hard on all those skills.
I should take a moment and recognize Catherine. Catherine is one of our team members, and I'm just going to call her the Summit Queen because she also has watched every talk. She has provided feedback on every talk. She has, on the back end, been updating all the little mistakes that we've made here and there, which we have had those when you're trying to put titles down and have bios and build a website, all these things. There's lots of content from lots of people coming in. As I said, 30 coaches. She has been amazing in answering questions, in pointing people in the right direction, and giving the feedback that we needed. So Catherine, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, let's talk about the fast track a little bit, about your experience there. I would love to hear kind of what the process has been for you, maybe a couple of key takeaways. Petra, if you want to start.
First of all, hopefully you're in the Facebook group. If you're listening to this podcast, I actually posted about this, how me clicking on a free workshop on Canva from Debbie was life-changing. And I guess I can't say before I get into any of my other responses that it's so important that when you think I should just find what this is out, that you click to, because what it's done for me has been incredible. So the things I've gotten from being a part of the Fast Track group is, for one, a group of women that I would have never met. Our weekly Monday sessions together as a group, trying to figure out how to get this coaching businesses going and sharing stories and getting to know each other has been just unreal for me. To find yourself in a place where other people are like-minded and are experiencing similar things, there's just been power in that. And it has inspired me to make sure that I'm on my game because I want to succeed and I want to see my friends in the business succeed as well. Coaching is so individual to the person that is giving it and the person that's receiving it. So every coach coaches differently, and there's room for all of us to be a part of this community, and that's been a key learning as well. Fundamentally, we kind of talked about this with the summit, but as a business owner, I've received every single tool that I need to be successful in my business. And I know that I have gone through my process at a different pace than others have, and that's been fine. There's no pressure ever to be at the same spot every day. You have to be intrinsically motivated and set your own deadlines for things, but always knowing too that you've got a place to go for help and support. As a small business owner, as an entrepreneur in a field that's wide open, that's been huge for me.
Thank you for that. It is an incredible group of women, I can tell you that. And for sure, everybody gets done what they need to get done at their own pace. So I love that. The accountability really helps. So Kara, what about you?
I agree with Petra. The community of women, the community of business building mindset is just great to be part of. You know, being an entrepreneur can feel super lonely, and it can also feel like, am I the only one who doesn't know how to do this? What I have found is the camaraderie within the group. And I've also found folks to extend and say, no, 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 I'll try to help you, which is really nice rather than sitting at your desk talking to yourself, which, as you know, solopreneurs, we sometimes do. The other thing that I found super helpful in the fast track was the guidebook, the roadmap guidebook that you have put together. Can't even imagine what iteration of this is, because it is so clear that there is so much work that has been put into that guidebook. It's well written, it's informative, and it has helpful examples so you can really think about, how does this apply to my own particular situation? For me, one of the things that it helped me to do is help me to really narrow down and understand, even within myself, who am I as a coach? What am I as a coach? Because that's transformed over the years that I've been in coaching. And it was taking another transformation as I was heading into the program, and to really get some teeth around it and really be able to put that down and refine my messaging around it has been helpful. Kudos on the guidebook and then the little videos that go with it. That guidebook turns out to be like the mini Bible for sure.
I agree. Totally agree.
I thought having everything in one location with as many examples as possible and with as many kind of cheat sheets that would help you see, oh, this is how I'm supposed to do this email, or this is what this is supposed to say, would be, I basically create things based on what it is I want or would have wanted from somebody. So that's the roadmap guidebook. It is 175 pages long. We have a companion progress tracker that's 25 pages that goes with that, so you can kind of check your progress along the way. But I would say, to kind of wrap up the talk about the fast track, you guys can speak to this, but what I think probably people benefit the most from is the open coaching. When you're able to come on Mondays during that 90-minute time, talk about what's happening for you and get your next steps, get the mindset help from Thais.
To know that there was a place every Monday that I could go to, even if I didn't have a specific question for what I was doing at the point, but to be able to listen to other people's questions and learn from some of the things that they were saying, sometimes things I hadn't even thought about, that was super helpful. I mean, no doubt. It's just such a safe place to be honest about how you're feeling and what your own frustrations are, to ask questions. That was so just comfortable to know that I'm like, oh, well, I'll just see them on Monday. I can ask that question, and to know that I would get an answer always, like never not get an answer.
I don't think I could say it better than Petra did. It really was, even if you had nothing in particular for that week, there was a value in hearing other people and hearing kind of maybe a tactic that they took, an idea from them. I had little scribble notes from things like, oh, you might want to look into that later. Just being a part of, and then being there too to offer any insights you can offer from where your journey has taken you, right, to the group and to somebody specific.
Well, you guys, we're about to wrap this up. Thais, is there anything else you would like to add about the summit, about the fast track, about our experience together, about your coaching? You're welcome to take the floor.
Well, you know that I love the fast track. I love the VIP show. Don't get me wrong. The fast track just has this amazing connection between the women, and it's so much fun for all of the clients. Really, it's refreshing seeing that there is a program where you come here and you do make the progress that you need. I just find it so refreshing, and the fast track just blows my mind. I absolutely adore this group. I'm super excited for the summit. I know I keep telling you, Debbie, all the time, but I am so pumped to be here and be a part of this summit and seeing how this whole thing unfolds. And then next year, it's all beautifully done.
So you guys, now you know, designlivethrive.com. Make sure you sign up, join our Facebook group, interact with the coaches in there. Everybody is there to help you, to educate you. The purpose of this summit was to give all of the women that I work with an opportunity to put into practice what it is they will be doing or are doing in their business. It also gives them a chance to be an expert and showcase that expertise. For you, of course, they sell coaching. All these ladies want to sell you coaching, but really what they want to be able to do in this setting is help you, to educate you and really be with you as you create your 2024, the life that you're looking to up level, just like we're all interested in the same thing. So sign up. There will be a replay that you can purchase if you're not able to attend all of the free sessions. It's $29 and you'll have access to all 30 talks for an entire year. Also, as I mentioned, each one of the coaches will be giving away a gift with their talk. It might be a journal, some follow-up questions to consider. All of that will be available as part of the replay or via email from the coaches. So watch out for December 30th because these ladies are part of our headliners for our pre-summit talks. So you can get a jump start on the new year. Get to work on your new goals. Thank you guys so much for being here, for trusting me with your business. But more than that, thank you for the work that you're doing for all of the women that you're going to impact and all the women that they're going to impact. That's a beautiful thing. So I appreciate each one of you. Thais, thanks for your amazing coaching. Y'all have an amazing week. We'll see you soon. Okay, ladies, that is it for today. Before we go, I want to invite you to head over to debbieshadid.com. I have this incredible Canva training specifically designed for life coaches where I'm going to teach you how to use Canva to create beautiful graphics to market your life coaching business. All right, have an amazing week. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.